Hello and welcome to another tutorial video. In this video I'm going to be going over formatting and a website that I use called Book Design Templates. I think it's a really good website for authors and writers to use who want to format their books themselves. This here is obviously the website, and at the bottom here is where they have all the different templates of interior design templates. They have templates based on different genres that you write, and they have templates for nonfiction and reference. They have templates for different types of fiction, literary, nonfiction, and they also have templates for children's books and young adult books. And they also have an author series, which is based on the different styles of different authors, such as Toni Morrison, and they have others here as well, Virginia Woolf and other different authors that you can also use templates based on these different authors and how their books were designed inside of their interior of their books. So it's a whole lot of different templates that you can use based on different genres. And the great thing about this site is once you purchase it for the first time, you can reuse the same template as many times as you want. So it's a really good site to use, I think. All you have to do is just select which one that you want. For example, I'll just go to the crimson one. And they have the Buy Now button here. They also allow you to see a PDF sample of how the sample looks, so you can check that out as well before actually purchasing the template. And here's an example of one of the templates that they have here. If you're interested in using the crimson template, you can just scroll through and just see how everything looks. These templates are also customizable, so you can actually change up how they look if you want as well. So that's another good thing about these different templates. You can get a single book license, meaning just one copy, or you can get a multiple book license for different sizes and I guess for different programs if you use Word or InDesign. And then they have a commercial use license as well that you can use. If you're interested, they also have different videos. They have training videos to help you go through all the steps of the formatting process. They have one for Microsoft Word templates, which I found very helpful, being that I pretty much just use Word for my formatting when I format my books. But they also have an InDesign one at the bottom as well. Aside from templates, they also have cover designs, as well if you're interested in checking those out. They have different genres for book covers as well that you can use pre-made designs if you're interested in checking those things out. I guess all the ones that have sold over it are ones that can no longer be used. But they have a lot of different choices for cover designs as well that you can just edit and change the titles or whatever based on your own story. And they also have different guidebooks and stuff for print on demand, ISBNs, and all those different types of things that authors need for their books. They have different instruction books for that as well, if you're interested in checking out those things. But going back to the templates, they have fiction, non-fiction, author series, children, poetry, picture books, and license upgrades, and template-ready font package as well. So it's a really good site to use. I'll have the site linked below if you're interested in checking it out. I'm now going to switch over to my Microsoft Word and just go over a few different things of how to format different parts of your interior. Hello and welcome back to my Microsoft Word screen. I'm just going to show an example of some of the basics of formatting. I'm not by any means a professional, but I do know some things of how to format different stuff. This is one of the templates from Book Design Templates, and I'm just going to show an example of different ways that you can format the different parts within your book interior. The first thing I do recommend before you get started, though, is to go to View up here and to make sure that this navigation pane is checked. That way you can see all the different parts inside of your document and easily be able to scroll through each part. In their templates, they give you a title page, they give you a copyright page, and they have a dedication page, and some of them also have a contents page, which is this right here, and then they begin the first chapter of the book. Now this content page, you can keep it if you want, but you could also delete it if you don't want it. This contents page is also customizable, so all you would have to do is just right click on it and click the update field here, and that's how you can add other chapters inside of it based on the chapters in your book. You would have to click the edit field first, but then after that click the update field, and that's how it would update your table of contents if you want a table of contents in your book. I'm just going to go back to the title page and just put an example here. It's very simple. For the title page, you just have to edit it. I'm just going to put Jurassic Park. This is a subtitle. You don't have to keep the subtitle, you can just delete that if you want. And then they have an author title here. I'm just going to put the author of Jurassic Park, Michael Princeton. And then they have where you can put your publishing house, if you have a publishing company, and you can put the city and state as well if you want. Over here on the copyright page, they give the copyright year. You can just edit this and change the author name again. They give information again for, like, if you have a publishing company or whatever. They have a publisher's note automatically inside of the book, which is really convenient. And below that, you can put your ISBN number. They just have 978 and just a bunch of zeros, but you can just put all the numbers in there based on whatever numbers it is for your ISBN number. And if you want, you can also have the number for, like, the edition, if it's an edition for your book, different editions. You can delete this dedication page if you want, but you can also edit that. I'm going to show the different ways of how you can edit the headers now. All you have to do is just right click at the top and click edit header here, and that's how you will get to the headers as well as the footers. I'm going to just switch it over to one page. Okay, so something that you should have for the beginning chapters when it comes to every time you start a new chapter, it should say first page header for every new chapter that you begin. And to do that, you have to make sure that this different first page is clicked under the headers table right here. And then after that, you would need to have a break after the end part of the first beginning of every chapter. And for the breaks, if it's an odd number on the next page, then you would make sure for the breaks, if it's an odd number on the next page, then you would click let me go to layout there. Underneath the layout, that's where the breaks is. And for odd pages, you would click odd page for an odd page break, but if it's an even page number, then you would click even page for the section breaks. They automatically give you headers for the title page and for, like, the book titles. So I'm just going to right click and edit those and just put Michael Princeton. And for the title, book title, just put Jurassic Park. And they also give you the page numbers already as well, so you don't really have to worry about editing those, because they already give you those as well. But it's a good idea to make sure that the section matches the page number inside of the book. If you want to add like a drop cap, you just have to go to underneath Insert and click the drop cap right here. Let's say I want to give a drop cap to this letter I here. You just highlight it and click the dropped, and that's how you would get a drop cap at the beginning of your book. And for like, if you want to like have capitals, like caps like this, you would just go underneath the font and open the dialog box for that, and you can click all caps here, or you can do the small caps if you want it to be small caps. So that's how you can add those in. It might be a good idea, for example, if you don't want it to be at the beginning of the chapter, you could add like all caps. If you have like a section break, for example, you can have all caps of that next paragraph in the story. For example, maybe right here, if you have like a space here, you could make this next paragraph here all caps, the first couple letters of the beginning of the paragraph, for example. You could do something like that. For scene breaks, if you want to add a scene break, you should really make sure that whatever image that you use, that it's at least at 300 dpi. And a good way to do that is by using a program called Inkscape that I use. And you can just import whatever image it is that you want to use. If it's something that's not already in like a black and white image already, then you can just import something else. I'm just going to use this dinosaur, for example. And just minimize it. And this over here is a trace bitmap, and that's how you can make like a section break image, just by tracing this. To get to the trace bitmap, all you have to do is just go underneath Path and click Trace Bitmap right here, and that's how you can open up this box right here for the trace bitmap. Then all you have to do is just click Apply, and it will make a traced copy of whatever image that you pulled in here. Then you can just put it centered and make it a little bigger if you want. And then go to export under here and just ensure that it says 300. I had already put it in here, but that's all you have to do for any like section break images. And you can just save it whatever you want to save it. I'll just call it dinosaur. And make sure it's a PNG. And I'll just put it under my downloads and click save. Okay, and then after that you can go back to your Word document and import it in. And there it is. Then you can just resize it here so that it fits, and make sure that it's like centered. Okay, now I'm going to just show about styles and indents. In order to get to the styles or create a style, all you have to do is click this drop down of the styles menu, and that will show you all of the styles that they give you when you get the template and allow you to create a style within your document. To create a new style, just click create a style, and then you can just click the modify here, and that will allow you to edit the chapter titles or whatever it is that you want to edit and customize to your liking. Is how you can make new styles. For example, I'll just click this dancing script, for example, and then once you change whatever style that you want to change or customize, then you can just click OK, and it will change the title of whatever title or chapter numbers or whatever that you want to customize. For indents, for example, right here, if you want to make this more to be pushed in more, for example, you just highlight over the paragraph and then click the dialog box and open that up, and then you just change the indent number in this little box right here to push it in the indentation more, depending on how far in that you want it to be in. But you have to make sure that this special drop down, that the first line is the one that is selected for the indentation. I don't recommend that you have it too far in. I usually just keep this for whenever I have a new paragraph. I usually just keep it into 0.2, but you can adjust it if you need to for indents. But that is pretty much all of the different basics that I have to show for formatting the interior of your book. I'm not the best at explaining all of this. I know how to do different things in it, but I'm not the best at explaining it all. But again, they do have tutorial videos if you're interested in watching those to help you through the process of your formatting. Anyways, I hope this was still helpful, and thank you for watching.